So today I'm Soria and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to give you all an update. I just finished my 2-week quarantine here in the United States, and there are some things that I'm already noticing that I'm dealing with a reverse culture shock going from Cambodia back to America. So I thought I'd share a few things and let me know if you've ever traveled abroad or lived abroad and then when you went back home experienced a bit of culture shock. So the first thing I'll mention today is that when I wake up in the morning, right, in Cambodia, usually I'm woken up either by the sound of dogs or the sound of monks or the sound of someone walking by with like a squeaky noise to try to collect all of the recycling, or someone selling things, just a whole bunch of noise. Hour 6. Nope. But here in where I'm staying in Alabama, it is so quiet in the morning. The only thing that I hear is the birds, which I'm so not used to that. So I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, did I sleep too late? There's no noise. It's so weird. So the second thing is, after I've already gotten up and I go to brush my teeth, I've trained myself after a year of living in Cambodia not to, when I put the toothpaste on my toothbrush, not to put the toothbrush under the water, but to use like a separate bottled water when I'm cleaning and rinsing out my mouth. So I find myself still doing that here in America, even though it's not necessary. It's just some like new habits that I've kind of come up with while I was living in Cambodia. And the third thing that I've noticed is, while I was driving, I noticed, oh my gosh, there's no tuk-tuks, there's no motorbikes. It's like just cars. It's so strange now, I think, to just see only cars on the road, you know, even though that's something that I've seen my entire life, but now I'm so used to like bobbing and weaving, and you know, when it comes to driving a car even, I'm like, I almost want to go through the red lights or go through the stop signs just because of the way that I'm just driving in Cambodia. So it's totally affected the way that I drive here in America now. The fourth thing that has been interesting is hearing English everywhere. It's so funny. Like, I think I got used to just hearing Cambodian nonstop, and so even in my mind, like if I'm hearing English, I'm still translating it back into Cambodian, which is so unnecessary again, but I think my brain just got so used to hearing Cambodian nonstop, and so now I'm like, oh right, I don't have to translate, or there's nothing to translate. So that's so funny. Also, it's the worst thing, number 5, the worst thing ever, is the cost of everything is so much more expensive, and I have gotten spoiled. So in Cambodia, we have Food Panda and Yam24, or Yamapengwon, and those are so affordable. Like, I used to get a bubble tea delivered to my house. The bubble tea itself was 75 cents, and on Food Panda it was a free delivery. So I was like, yes, you know, that's set. I could order that every day of my life and never like break the bank. But here, using like DoorDash, for instance, it is so expensive. So like there's a delivery fee, which is like $3.99, and then there's a small order fee, which is like $2.50. Then there's taxes, then there's tipping, and the cost of your actual meal itself is so expensive. So I've definitely gotten spoiled to the cost of food being way cheaper, or the cost of delivery being so much cheaper in Cambodia. Another thing is realizing I'm not a foreigner anymore. I'm not special anymore, which that's a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. You know, when you walk down the street in Cambodia as an obviously non-Cambodian person, people are like, oh, look at her. Oh, wow. Where's she from? And then they're like, hello, madam. Hi, sister. And they're trying to speak English, and it's so cute. And like, you know, it's almost like a celebrity factor. They're like, oh, wow. And then, you know, you walk down the street in America, and you look just like everybody else. And so nobody's like, oh, hey, you know. So that's another thing, you know, realizing you're not special. You were just in a different part of the world. But if you have lived abroad and you've ever experienced reverse culture shock or culture shock in general just from going the first time, leave me some comments down below so that I can hear your stories of different things that you've experienced while you were abroad. And don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share this video with anyone you think may be interested. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the notifications bell, that way you know whenever I upload, which unfortunately is super sporadic these days. And I will see you next time. Once again, I'm Soriya. Have a great day!